back to Stars on Tap. I'm Brian.
I'm Jim.
And today we're going to, actually I'm pretty excited about it, going to review the Hellhound On My Ale, Robert Johnson's beer by Dogfish Head. This is a beer kind of commemorating the legendary blues musician Robert Johnson, who theory or legend has it sold his soul at the crossroads to be a better blues musician, which according to like folklore, or actually, I think Legacy Records, who released this beer, he revolutionized blues music. So maybe he did, but he died young. So let's see how good it is and what it tastes like. Splash to see what the head kind of comes out at.
So this is another series from Dogfish Head. They did another beer through Legacy and Sony Records with Miles Davis called Bitches Brew. Which is a great beer that they have continued.
Yeah, which I haven't bottled at Stars also.
Yeah. This one pours up with kind of rich, creamy head. Good, maybe 1.5 inch head on it.
You got the legs on it too. The alcohol, you can kind of see that coming down.
So kind of a honey orange look to it, but that it's got some kind of big bubbles.
A lot of carbonation.
So yeah, it looks like that the big bubbles have a tendency, when you see the big bubbles, it's gonna kind of wash out a little bit quicker than kind of the smaller, tighter bubbles that you see on the beer. So, but it looks great. Kind of white, maybe a little hint of yellow head to it, but it looks.
I can't wait to
taste. It's delicious.
Yeah. Simmer down. I want to try it first.
So let's get a little nose on here and see what's going on. Yeah, right off the top for me, it's definitely get that hopness to it. You definitely get some lemon there, no question, and a little bit of maltiness.
I think I was expecting a little more of a hoppier nose to it. Like it's very, you can test that malt. It's not a. And you got that citrus, but it's not that grapefruity citrus. It's that kind of, lemony.
Yeah, I definitely pull that hop, citrus, centennial, kind of like that lemon into it. It's got a hint of almost like a little smokiness too.
Yeah, it's a little tiny bit
back.
A little bit earthiness.
It definitely is coming through. The hop is definitely right up front there for me. Let's give it a try.
Cheers. Looking forward to this. I don't know if the smile gives it away, but I think I actually really like it.
Yeah, see, it has a hint of creaminess to it. So kind of really full-bodied in the mouth.
This is like the perfect. There's definitely the bitterness, but this is like the perfect union of West Coast, East Coast IPA. You got that kind of maltiness, but you got that super hop character, and it's it just blends into this.
Yeah, this great beer. That's
great
what it
beer.
blends into.
In the back of the tongue, you get that real kind of hop burn to it.
Yeah, and there's
a lot of lemon flavor in it.
And you get a little bit of that alcohol, but it's not overpowering. At 10%, you would think it's sometimes could be real hot,
too much.
But this is really well crafted.
It's hard to distinguish the alcohol from almost the lemon, that kind of tanginess of the lemon that comes into it too.
Yeah.
So it's it balances it out. It makes it very.
It's interesting because we've had some other beers too, some other IPAs, and this one has that kind of that lemon bitterness to it, not the hop bitterness,
right?
Which is definitely different. It's almost that kind of zesty,
right?
A little spicy, but
it makes you kind of want to have a little more. It's a little almost like lemonade, lemonade, but you go back for the next sip because it's
okay. Let's go. I just love it. It's delicious, well balanced. I love the hop characteristics of it. They dry hop this with Centennial hops, so really kind of West Coast IPA style, but definitely has some maltiness character. Really kind of just blends beautifully.
What's your overall rating?
I mean, this is like, on a scale of 1 to 5, this is, 4.75 for me. I mean, this is like getting to the peak for me. I mean, I just love this beer. I mean, probably, top 10.
Do we
for my beers ever that I've ever had.
rate these 1 to 5?
Yeah.
Can I give it a 7?
Yeah, you can give it a 7. Just be careful.
No, I mean, this is. I agree with Jim wholeheartedly. This is what I want to drink. This is my type of beer. I love that West Coast IPA. I love them. But this is like very balanced. It's more balanced than a West Coast IPA. I feel it's got that kind of malty character to it, and it's got that alcohol punch that I like, and it's got that kind of like lemon flavor that makes me want to have a couple more sips of it, and it also makes me feel good. After all, 4.75 for you, and for me, I'll go 4.8, just a little bit above you.
All right.
I won't go 5 because you're right. I don't want to give something a 5 and then.
I think there's only a couple of those around.
Yeah, without question.
We'll be doing those soon.
Hopefully.
No. We'll see it start.
See you, guys. Cheers.
Cheers.